Soon as I started shuffling the cards, I was hearing cycle breaker, breaking cycles, breaking cycles you didn't even know that needed to be broken. There were so many different things that had carried from previous life, from your childhood, wounds that you did not know that were still affecting you, and you broke some cycles. You've done some really big work here. Our Eight of Wands is about patience. It's when you became comfortable with the process, when you started to acknowledge that you don't have to be perfect every step of the way, that it's not about perfection at all. It's not about doing it in a hurry. It's not about doing it in a certain timeline. It's not about, I have to be healed before this happens. You started to recognize that these things happen in the perfect divine timing for which they are supposed to occur. When you're ready to handle them, when you're ready to address them, when the right situation aligns, you learn the lessons. And the point is not that it happens in a certain time frame. The point is that you do it with quality. It's quality over quantity, right? It's not about the time and the amount and how quickly, it's about the patience. It's about the compassion that you have towards yourself. And we also have this Four of Swords. Make sure it was my swords card. I thought it was, but Four of Swords being an acceptance, accepting and recognizing that you don't have control over things that happened to you, things that happened for this life, things that happened to the people that came into your life and resulted in how they treated you. What you do have control over is how you respond, how you go forward, how you treat the people around you. How are you addressing these situations? Now, if this resonates, go ahead and let me know in the comments, claim and receive this message. Here's the big one. The Sun card is Spirit's acknowledgement that your work has not gone unnoticed, that there is so much good coming for you, that there is a peace, a harmony, a balance, a time for you to shine in the light, a time for you to feel blessed, a time for you to feel that you are living in abundance, that you are secure, safe, that the warmth is shining on your skin. I want you to go ahead and close your eyes and feel how good that feels right now, because that is what is coming for you. Beautiful, vibrant souls, we have a very intense message about the death and rebirth cycle that you have been enduring. This has been quite a process. Meaning for some of you that this is part of your purpose. We actually have the sacred purpose card as well to confirm that for some of you, the you're like the comeback kid. Is what pops into my head. Your purpose is to demonstrate for others that hardship can be overcome, that hardship can be won, that regardless of what knocks you down, you can get back up, that you are the inspiration. Now, that doesn't mean that you are destined for a life of repeating these cycles over and over again. It means that part of what builds your influence, part of what builds your relevance, I'm getting for your career or your personal goals, with like a side quest. That is how the influence hits people, where they're like, I want to support this person because I've seen all they've come through. I've seen all their struggles. I've seen what they've endured. I've seen how they've come back from it. I love their attitude. I love how energized they are. I love how they make me feel. I love how they don't knock others down when they're down. I love that they take that energy instead and put it back into becoming the next better version of self. There's something so inspirational and incredible about a person that can do that, that can pull oneself up and then they leave the rope for others to climb too. They're not stepping on the backs of other people, not knocking other people down. They're cheering people on while they climb their own ladder to success. There's something so incredibly powerful about that energy that you put out into the world that others are just in awe of it. So that those cycles of rebirth that you keep going through, that is demonstrating your character to other people. That's demonstrating the tenacity that you have for other people. You're not just talking, you're walking the walk. And there's something so incredible about that people cannot turn away. And there is something that comes from that for you that is much bigger than that provides you with that sense of security, peace, abundance, the financial prosperity that you've been seeking. There's a lot here for you. It's a lot to explain, it's a lot to go through. Some of you are going to be processing this message for a little while, is what I'm getting. And I want you to come back and let me know when it clicks for you. Beautiful, vibrant souls, this message from Spirit is to be nourishing of yourself right now. I'm getting that this is for a collective of those done a great deal of pouring into others and have recently felt themselves depleted. A little bit empty cup. You can't be pouring from an empty cup, right? We need to spend some time nourishing of the self. This is an energy that is difficult for you, I'm getting, because you have been sold this idea that your value is based on what you do for others. You've got this little bit of a people pleasing reaction to some um, neglect and abandonment, is what I'm hearing. Your needs were not provided for. So you show love by providing for people's needs, and you continue to sacrifice your own needs. Now, there's something you're being called to do. It is being pulled from an intuitive sense. These are little things. These are not big things. These are not like something drastic. You're not changing your whole life all at once. I'm getting tiny baby steps here about changing what is necessary just one day at a time, making one choice at a time, making one decision at a time, finding little pieces of the self that need to be tweaked, adjusted, little things that can be improved, little things that feel overall you've just never quite been happy with. You've kind of neglected buying yourself some new clothes. You've neglected updating your makeup. You're buying some new bedding for yourself, maybe painting your bathroom. These are just little things that make you feel better. Make you feel like your life is progressing, but they're not so drastic that they're overwhelming to you. These are going to be very intuitive, kind of, where did this come from for other people, but for you, you're like, I don't know, it feels right, and you do it, and you do it because you're starting to learn how to trust that what you want and what you need is important. And you have to learn how to do that now. And so these messages are all about you just kind of slowly doing it. You don't have to like plow into it. That's not comfortable for you. Just little pieces at a time, learning how to love yourself, learning how to trust yourself, learning how to prioritize yourself and put yourself first. Go ahead and drop your angel number in the comments if this resonates. Many blessings to you.